Hello, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? So welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, no kwiri koraga subscription kubera ko nkambwira karafasha maze igihe kinini ndi muri stagnation era ni era nyine umuntu ageramo ukabona nothing is working, like ntambara ufite ibintu byose ubikora ukumva kubikora wipushinga, you've lost the motivation. I was reflecting ngavuga se what are the things that have been keeping me there. Ikintu cya mbere cyaje it's this fear of death. Nukuvuga ngo the fear of death ituma tutabaho, ituma tutaba open, ituma tuba stagnant because you're not embracing what you have. For me, it was like, if I want to do something, then I remembered, anyway, you're going to die. What does it matter? But that is where very free. Dying is a fact, and if you are born, you will die. And in fact, people say the time we are born, we start to die. You get so. That should not keep me from living a life. And as a believer, I believe I will give an account of my life to the Lord when I die. And thinking, and then when I was thinking about that, I was like, will I tell the Lord gonna cause whatever I had to do? Because I was like, anyway, in the end, it's gonna go to the grave. So that one just a bit manangira kufunguka ndavuga so why do you fear death? As a believer again, I believe the Lord has defeated death, you get, so there's no reason to be living in fear. There's no reason to be stopping my life because of that. It's something that will happen anytime, anywhere, but it is something that should not stop me or stop you from living. So we've got to be proactive with living, use all the privileges, use all the resources that we've got to become whatever the Lord has planned for us to become. And the other thing that I've been seeing that have been stopping me from, at least stopping me from stepping out of the stagnation area, ni people pleasing. Literally, I used to think I've outgrown that. Really, it's a fight I fought with myself. I'm like, going to the place where it's not that people does not matter, but it's just that I'm not doing things to impress the people, you get. So of course most we live with people, we live for people, you get, but in this stagnation era, when you do the people, when you people please a lot, people mostly it was me thinking about something. When you kuri ikintu ubanza gutekereza ibihumbi ijana abantu benshi cyane, what would they think, how would they react, how would it affect them? In a way, in a sense, ibyo bibazo they feel genuine but really they're not genuine. It is me caring about me so much that I forget, that I think I'm doing some other people a favor, you get. I'm thinking about me so much. I'm making the world, I'm making myself the center of life, as if any action I do it's going to stop other people's words, you get. So in that way, when I finally figured out it's not me being nice, it's actually me being selfish, I was like, oh wow, Sibyo. Then it snapped. I'm like, whatever I do, of course I have to think about the people, and if it involves them, because the decision we take at some point affect other people. But I have to make sure I am not stopping myself from doing what I have to do, what I must do. Muri cover yo kuvuga ngo I'm protecting other people, what will they think? It just keeps people in stagnation. You've got to do what you have to do in the right time and the right thing, and I believe your people will be there support you. And most importantly, people are not even watching us. Yeah, sometimes we think people are watching us, they're watching our steps, they're watching. No, they're not watching us. That comes from a selfish mind that thinks, you are the center of the world. There's that thing, it's comparison. Comparison is really, it's a killer of joy, it's a killer of advancement, it's a killer of life, it's a killer of a lot of things you get, or killer of dreams. Mostly in the you'll see people that you have maybe same direction in life, same dreams in life, and it's life. Some people will achieve more than you, some people will not achieve more than you. So in the comparison phase, this is not mostly a problem with me, but if it happens, it stops me from living because I start to minimize what I have. I start to feel like what I have is not enough. What I have is not worth to be chasing. It's not worth to work for. You get. Ariko, when I see where I am in life, it is where I have to be. It is where I am destined to be. It keeps my heart at rest instead of really having a lot of racing thoughts. You get a lot of racing thoughts. This and that. Nakariya. Ahubwo, it's like I'm being content with myself. You get to the point that even ambition igatuma nyine mva from a good place of being content to the place of comparison, which really just ruin things and do nothing. Okay, the last thing that I reflected on, it goes with comparison, but it is minimizing your goals, your dreams, your life. Where you're like, but the others are doing these big things, the others are doing these things, the others, they're having this impact. See, it's the why. No, it does not matter. If you have a goal, there is a reason you have that goal. If you have a dream, there's a reason you have that dream. Even if it might be small, Silvio, in your eyes or in the eyes of the world, you've got to pursue it and do it, Nine. Do it wholeheartedly, do it with so much love, so much joy. If does not work out, it's nice. If it does work out, it's nicer, I guess. You get. So for me, that was my reflection points. But I think God could go say really getting out of that stagnation era, doing the things that I love, loving my people, loving God. And I hope if you're in that stagnation era, just take a time and reflect. You might not be the same reason as me, but if you are there, just take time, reflect, pray about it, and also believe your breakthrough is coming. Sibyo. So ndagukunda cyane. Have a nice day. I love you. Bye. See you. See ya.